Not for me. I'm just saying for women, I feel like y'all have it easier because women have to be attractive. Y'all don't. You could be a 2 out of 10 but be rich, and now you're gonna pull some of the most attractive women ever.
Say men have it easier?
When it comes to like
how do that make it easier? What? It's easier to be cute or rich. Like what? How's it easier to be cute? Like I would think you would say it'd be harder to be rich than cute. Like what the hell? There's a lot of little bad bitches just walking around. Like that ain't nothing. Like being a bad bitch just walking, I can see them all the time. But being rich, that's not common. What the hell? She tweaking.
there's an off of first look.
She really
what?
said that.
What?
She must be around certain kind of guys. She's not around the everyday.
Oh no, y'all are
grinder
crazy.
guy.
Y'all are crazy. Women have to look top notch to get y'all's attention. Y'all could just have money.
Really?
You could be in a strip club.
That's so cap.
That is not cap.
You can have if you
we
have
need
a
to name
big
names.
booty, you get all kinds of attention.
Niggas fuck
But do we need to name
everything.
names?
If you talk about guys that have status and money,
Yes.
100%. But if I can go down the street and see a girl that has a big booty, she would have all access to the guys. But it might not be the guys that she wants.
But that's what I'm saying. If you have money as a man, you're gonna get the women that you want.
But you make it seem like it's just easy to have
Yeah,
money.
like what?
It's not, but y'all either can get some height or y'all can get some money. Which
You
one we
can't
gonna
just
do?
get height. You can't buy height.
I mean, then you better get some money. Like, it's gonna be
not
one or the
simple.
other.
Well, okay, what's the dollar amount of money you think it is?
It depends on the girl.
Well, just give me something.
Like, for
Just
me,
give
right? For me, right?
something to work with.
If I'm dealing with a guy, I want to deal with a man that's at least making as much as me. That's just a personal thing. Like,
Okay. I'm curious. I'm curious, B.
you don't gotta make a billion gajillion more than me, but you gotta be on the level.
You want $1 billion?
But you should at least be making as
If
much
somebody
money as me.
wants to talk to you and date you, what is that number?
Oh, just 6 figures.
But here's
Ain't
where
nothing wrong with that.
I would argue this point.
Let's hear it.
So first thing is, do you think it's easier to make 6 figures or it's easier to be beautiful?
Totally feel you on that. It is easier to be beautiful.
Okay. Second point is that I feel as though I would argue.
So what are we arguing? I don't get what is we arguing? Like that solves it all right there. She answered the question. It's over. Next thing, like what? It's nothing else to even talking about.
Your standards are less about how can I say this? Your standards are less about your money and more about your beauty. I think if you made $40,000 and worked for Chick-fil-A, you can still ask for whatever you ask for, no matter how much money you make.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So I think you're the kind of woman who's so attractive enough that your beauty has opened the doors to there's the men that you want, whether it's a height, whether it's a status, whether it's a look, they will desire you.
Yeah.
You know
But I
what
wouldn't feel like that was justified. That's just me. I would feel like
It don't matter if you feel like it's justified. They saying that's the case. I don't even think that's the case. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a lot of little cute girls just walking around. They ain't doing nothing. Who ain't getting no niggas with money. Who just fucking any hood nigga that's just walking. Like that shit ain't nothing. It's a little more to that. It's not just looks. You gotta be in certain situations to even meet them type of niggas for real. Cause if nigga just slide on you on Instagram, it might happen. That shit rare. So like, it's not just looks. People out there to preach that it's just looks for women. It's not, y'all. It's even more to that than just looks. Like, come on, you know that. Cause come on.
justified in saying I want a man to make 6 figures because I do. I wouldn't say because I'm pretty and make 40K, I should be able to have a man that makes 6K. I don't think that's justified.
I don't know if it really matters if it's justified or not. I think it's just an honest fact
But then
that
you
guys
can't.
look at beauty and see that and that's one thing. They don't care if you work at Chick-fil-A or not.
But that's dumb. Like,
But here's the thing. You got to think about it like this. So it's like I've always said you have to ask why is this important, right?
Right.
So like why is money important? money is important for women because money provides protection, it provides stability, it provides a well-being for her children.
A lifestyle.
So women aren't just like money hungry. They view money as resources, right?
For sure.
My kids can go to college, my kids can live in this neighborhood, they can go to these schools. So it has like advantages to that. As a guy, especially a masculine guy, I'm already thinking my job is to protect and provide.
Right.
So because that's my job already, I'm not looking at what can she bring in the financial sector
Right.
because I'm already bringing that to the family.
Right.
So I think that's where men value the beauty component because the beauty component, in all honesty, is a health component, right? So it's like a person who's like in really good shape, they're
That's some bullshit. No, bro. No, niggas is not worried about you talking about really good shape. No. That is not it. They just want some niggas just want a bad bitch by their side. That's it. Like, what? Bro, that's the bullshit. I'm not gonna lie.
the individual, and they're probably going to give you healthier children, wider hips, easier for childbirth, things like that. So I think the beauty component is deeper than we think. It's shallow, but when you like really understand people, it's really like a health thing. Like people look healthier. You know what I mean? When you're in your best shape, when your face is symmetrical, these are just things that just communicate healthier. So I think as a guy, if I want to have children, I want a woman who's going to give me the healthiest children. And that's how my brain processes it. So that's why I think for guys, it's a bit different.
We could look at this two ways.
Okay.
We could look at it the way you're talking about, like scientifically, yes, naturally, pheromones and things like that. Naturally, men are going to be attracted to women with the wider hips and like the more womanly, shapely body, just because about childbearing and things like that. Scientifically, that's just what you're going to be more attracted to. Same as women, we're going to be attracted to the bigger, stronger men, scientifically. Now, let's say if we take that out of the picture. Let's look at it misogyny-wise.
Oh, wow.
I feel as though
We took a turn.
we're gonna take a big turn.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I feel like we can't just knock it off to that. Like, oh yeah, I just want the woman that like would provide me, the healthier kids. Y'all not thinking about that at all. When you look at a woman, and especially now in society, and it's always been this way, women are supposed to sit there and look pretty, and y'all are supposed to protect and provide. Therefore, you can't really get mad at women when they're looking for a provider because that's what they've been like taught.
I'm not
do.
mad.
Nobody said-
Nobody's
I'm just
mad.
not y'all.
Oh, you say
Just
guys in general.
like
Yeah.
society-wise, it's like, oh, women are gold diggers and da-da-da-da-da-da.
I don't believe in that.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so because I feel like if y'all are going to pick, the trophy wife, the one that's going to look pretty and this and that, she should find her provider. I don't think she's wrong for that.
I don't think she's wrong for that either.
No. She just got to
That's
make sure she
great.
can get
They're
that
not
guy.
arguing nothing.
You think she needs to be bad enough to get the guys? What you're saying?
I think that she just has the qualifications to get on that guy's radar.
What are the qualifications, Chris?
That could be beauty. That could be the way you shape.
Could be booty.
Booty will help. Too. It will help. All those things will help. The energy, the joyfulness, the kindness, the
Right.
nurturing spirit. All those things will help in that scenario. But
That he's saying it like other dudes kind of make it seem like it's just beauty. It's not just looks, bro. It's more shit. Majority of people it's a lot of bad bitches who ain't nothing, who ain't getting no niggas that's doing nothing and just nothing. So it's not just looks, bro. He's saying he added more to it. That's what it really is. A little more.
I feel like some women, they paint themselves as this. You're gonna take this, and I want that guy to accept that as well. But when most guys, they're not going to accept that. They might not accept I don't want to offend nobody, but then the independent, I'll get my bag. He my dog. He gonna sit down and listen. Type woman. He's not going to accept that.
Why though? Let's
Because
talk
there's
about
other
that.
women that are providing that nurturing spirit that he could just,
But why can't you be
accept the
nurturing?
beauty.
Why can't you have both? A woman could be nurturing and still say I'm independent. I don't really need you for real.
Yeah, but is he saying
you
that
don't say
initially?
I mean,
Is
well,
he? I don't know.
Can you see that from anybody initially? Why is nurturing synonymous with being dependent on a man?
Ooh, you see,
See?
you're going to extremes here.
That's what I'm getting from this conversation
So to
here.
me, it's not, I don't think he's saying that nurturing is synonymous with being dependent because no one's preaching unhealthy dependency, right?
Yeah, we're-
Right.
Like, so to me, I've always said it's like healthy interdependency. I can exist by myself, you can exist by yourself, but we need each other and we desire one another, right?
Okay.
But to me, what I've noticed is that sometimes the radical independence makes you so me focused. where you become so consumed with taking care of me that you lack the ability to be empathetic and meet my needs as well for both people.
You create this bubble.
Yeah. So even and the reality is a lot of these things that I think some men are describing.
Man. They saying simple shit that I don't even care about. That's the end of the video.